Alright, so the first topic in our consumer arithmetic is the basic concept of percentages. Alright, so let's begin with a few questions. So the question we have here is, what is 13% of 400? Alright, so whenever we're doing percentages, there's always a basic setup. Alright, so we have the number that we want the percentage of multiplied by the percentage itself equals some value we don't know. Alright, we can proceed only if we convert this to decimal, because we can't do anything with this as it is. We must convert this to decimal by dividing the number by 100. And when we divide this by 100, 13, we get 0.13. So let's rewrite this as such. Multiplied by 0.13 equal. Alright, so we have our number multiplied by the percentage converted to decimal is 0.13. When we do this multiplication, we get 52. A very simple calculation, alright? Let's move on to another example. What is 40% of 2? Same setup as here. We write the number we want the percentage of multiplied by the percentage itself equal to some value we don't know. We convert this 40% to decimal, which we get 2 multiplied by 0.4. When we divide 40 by 100, that's how we convert the decimal. That's how we convert the percentage to decimal. We divide the percentage by 100 and we get the decimal. Alright, so this will result in 0.8. Alright, pretty straightforward. Now let's attempt this one. What percent of 500 is 200? Alright, so they gave us the number and they gave us the result. However, they didn't give us the percentage. So we will write our setup as we know it without the percentage this time. So we have 500 multiplied by some percentage. Let's call it y. Because we don't know it, we'll call it y for now. Is equal to 200. To find what y is, we must make y the subject of the formula. To make y the subject of the formula, we must divide both sides by 500. Alright, so when this cancels this, y will be left by itself. This will be equal to 0.4. Alright, so this is the decimal version of our percentage. To find the actual percentage, we'll have to multiply this by 100. Up here, what we did when converting our percentage to decimal, we divided by 100. We divided the 40 by 100 to get this. However, we are given here a decimal that we want to convert to percentage. So in order to convert this to percentage, we multiply 0.4 times 100, which is equal to 40%. I hope you guys can see that it's some basic stuff going on here. I hope you guys see what's going on. And that's how we do it. We make our general setup, which is the number we want to find the percentage of, multiplied by the percentage equal the result. And we make this the subject of the formula to find what the percentage is. Alright, and then we have a last question. We say 40 is what percent of 500? So again, we know what 500 is the number we want to find the percentage of, but we are not given a percentage. we must find the percentage. But we know that 500 is the number we want to find the percent of, and then 40 is the result. So we do the same thing. We divide both sides by 500 to get the y by itself, because the 500 is being multiplied by the y. In order to get rid of the 500, we must divide this side by 500, and we must do the same to both sides to keep it balanced. Alright, so this cancels this, leaving y by itself. This is going to be equal to 0.08. When we multiply this by 100 to bring it to its actual percentage form, we get 0.08 multiplied by 100 is equal to 8%. So we see here that 40 is 8% of 500, and here 20 is 40% of 500. I hope that was clear. We have a lot more examples to do, so keep watching. J2T out.